All right, friend, today I'm going to show you my top 3 favorite ways of investing in real estate when you don't want to do the work and you don't have any experience. Now, in this model today that I'm going to share with you, you don't need to have a license. You don't need to know how to swing a hammer. You don't even need years of practice. I'm going to show you how to do this very simply. I'm going to share with you the 3 fastest ways that I'm aware of. And here's the cool part. If you're like, I've worked hard at my career, I've worked hard at my job, and I've got some money sitting in a 401k or an IRA, or maybe I've got my house paid down, I have some equity, and I've heard that investing in real estate is smart, but the biggest reason why I'm not doing it is like, yeah, well, I could tap my 401k, my IRA, or my home equity, but I don't really know what I'm doing. And more importantly, I'm into my career or the stage of life with my family. So I want the benefits of investing in real estate, but I just don't want to be the guy doing it. So you're saying I don't have the experience or I don't want to do the work? Let me show you 3 of the best ways to rock this out today. One shot, now the future is yours. Go. Listen, when I got into real estate, I didn't know anything. I wasn't a contractor. I wasn't a real estate agent. I was just a broke college kid with big dreams. And yet my very first deal literally made me more money than a year's worth of salary at my job. And that's when I realized this really is the greatest wealth building vehicle on the planet. So if you've ever thought, man, I'd love to invest in real estate, but I don't know where to start, this video is for you right now, my friend. Okay, let's start with number 1. It's called Turnkey Real Estate Investing. And here's what it means. Instead of buying some old beat up property and then doing the whole fix it up yourself game, I want you to buy a house that's already been fully renovated, already has property managers in place, and often already has a tenant paying you rent. You're literally stepping into a cash flowing business that someone else has built as long as you do it the right way. Now, what's your role? You work with the bank and you buy the property and you use mostly the bank's money. I mean, that's it. The property manager is going to collect the rent. They're going to handle the maintenance. They're going to deal with the tenants. You don't have to do that because that's what turns most real estate investors into don't wanters. And then instead of building a portfolio of 10 or 20 homes, they get out of the business because they tried to wear too many hats and do too many things. So it's okay to do it turnkey. And this is why I call it turnkey, because all you have to do is turn the key and then the money starts flowing. And the sound effect for turning a key is Now here's a secret. Not all turnkey companies are created equal. Some overcharge. Some put you in bad neighborhoods. Some don't manage the property well. And some you have to be really careful about because if you partner with them, they literally might be making money just up front or on fees and they leave you with a really, really bad situation. But if you do it the right way, turnkey is literally one of the easiest ways to start investing in the game of real estate with no work and no experience because someone else already has done the hard part for you. Number 2, it's called real estate syndication. And I want you to imagine it's kind of like crowdfunding for real estate. Let's say that you've got a huge apartment complex, 200 units, and that might cost $20 million. And you're like, I don't have $20 million. Most of us don't have that kind of money sitting around. So what happens? A group of investors pool their money together and an experienced operator ends up running the deal. Well, you put your money in, you become the owner, but the operator does all the work, acquiring the property, managing it, improving it, and then eventually selling it, but you're the owner. So you actually get to make the money. Your role is really simply, you sit back and you let your money work for you and you collect passive income as opposed to putting your money in a 401k or IRA where it's just not growing that much. This is one of the most hands-off ways to invest in the game of real estate because you're not dealing with tenants, toilets, phone calls in the middle of the night. You really don't have to be an expert either. You just need to find a syndication run by an expert. Now, usually syndications have a minimum amount to invest with. It could be $25,000 or $50,000 or even $100,000. But if you've got some capital saved up, then this can definitely be one of the most powerful ways to get into the game of real estate big and working on some impressive deals, but not needing the experience. And this takes me to number 3. It's personally my favorite. It's a really cool partnering system that I've developed. I learned this hack that if you find people in life that have an expertise and I go partner with them, I can literally steal all of that knowledge, experience, and information and get in on that kind of investing. I do the same thing when it comes to investing in real estate by letting people partner with me. So here's the deal. I've been doing real estate for over 20 years. I bought and sold thousands of homes and I know exactly where to find the best deals in the entire country. And I literally know how to manage them because I have systems that do all of this turnkey. But instead of keeping these all to myself, I find more than I can possibly buy, and then I open the door to people like you to partner with me where we go in on it together and we split the profits equally. Here's how it works. You bring money from a 401k, an IRA, equity in a home, and you bring it to the table so I can find an amazing property. Then my team will find it, negotiate it, buy it, manage it, do all the work, and then in the end, we split the profit. But instead of just both of us making money, we roll it into more properties for more profits and roll it into more properties for more profits. In fact, we do this until you've made millions of dollars. So in this model, you don't have to find the property. You don't have to deal with tenants. You don't have to manage contractors, and you don't have to do any of the work. I've already built the system and I built it for you and me, right? It's got the team, the experts. You just plug into it and then you start building wealth right alongside me as the expert that's done $2 billion worth of this stuff. This is literally how hundreds of my students partner with me to create financial freedom. And they're not doing it over 30 years or not in 20 years. We're doing it in a lot shorter time frame because you're working with someone that is doing it at the highest level. So this is just a third option. If you want to invest in real estate, but you don't want to do the work, you don't have the experience, you don't want to make the mistakes, you're looking for the fastest path, well then I could be an excellent option in doing that. And all you have to do is click the link below, look at my description, and I'll show you how to get in on that opportunity. So let's recap. The top 3 ways to invest in real estate with no work and no experience is number 1, turnkey real estate. Buy a done-for-you property that's already cash flowing. Number 2, real estate syndications. This is where you pull your money with other investors and let an expert operator come in and run the deal. And number 3, go find someone to partner with that has experience. It could be me, it could be someone different, but you're basically going to skip all the trial and error and make the best money because you're working with their level of experience. So if you are serious about building wealth through real estate, you can definitely click the link below. You can learn about partnering with me. It is definitely a super valid way. I've got 2,000 partners and man, we have built some amazing wealth together. But either way, sink your teeth into one of these and start crushing it in real estate.